There he is.
Everything good, MP?
MP, you're my favorite player, man.
And the temperature is rising here already with the watch party in full swing. Coming. All right, RJ, what are you excited for the season?
Seeing star players play in more games. The league has made...
Changes for Sacramento. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sabonis. Lyles comes in for DeRozan. And it's Monk in for Ellis. Well, for those of you who may not be aware, MP has set his sights on making sure any teams that finish higher than his last year are going to be met with a big L. That's a pretty big challenge.
Well, I can say that so far, MP has got the job done and proving he can rise to the challenge. Still, plenty of basketball left to play in this season, so we'll see how he handles the extra attention with opposing teams bringing their best to try to prove MP wrong.
On the court for Sacramento, they've got Malik Monk. Trey Lyles is out there with Murray. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Levine in at the 2. Murray from outside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Sensabaugh. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Murray with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. Monk for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. Zach LaVine's name came up and I asked how he plans to deal with him. And coach said, quote, "What's scary about LaVine is how many ways that he can score. So there's no easy answer except for high effort defense, and that's exactly what we're going to do." So the defense is trying to outwork LaVine tonight. We'll see how that goes. Guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Hendricks is checked in for Utah. Colin Sexton comes in for Markkanen. And Sacramento making a change here. Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Now here's Carter. Defense right on him. Here's Sabonis. Off target at the rim.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Sexton, that's good.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Monk for 3. Utah grabs the miss. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento. Sexton passes to Dove. They set the screen. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Monk passes to Sabonis, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Into the game, number 20, Markelle Fultz.
And here are the Jazz. 9 points in a row, a good run going. Here's Dove. Shot from the low post is good. And now a 12-point Jazz lead.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
That's tipped. Sabonis, the pass to Lyles, puts up a deep three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. What a performance for Colin Sexton. He has been the story for Utah. His finger. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. Domantas Sabonis out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Terrence Davis. And it's LaRavia in at the 3, the small forward.
That kind of challenge isn't going to deter Sabonis. He's good at gutting through contact.
4-3. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. Kings trail by 10. Monk for 3. It's rebounded by Hendricks. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively, try to get some closer looks.
Pass to Sabonis. Back to Monk. Shot clock at 6. And there's the screen. Sabonis, the pass to Monk. No good on the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Clarkson, left side. Here's Dub. Monk covers. The 3 from Sexton. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Monk. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Monk's got 9 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Richard, whenever Sabonis plays, it's surprising if he doesn't record a double-double.
Oh, they're usually monster double-doubles also. Close to 20 points, 13 rebounds, and at least 6 assists. Domas, he is an offensive hub.
Monk for 3. Knocks down the long J. 12 points for him.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Out to the wing. Clarkson outside. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Outside Davis. Outside Monk. Shot from 12. Sexton grabs the board.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Dub. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And that one good.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Clarkson outside. Here's Dub. He's got 11. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Utah.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Timeout called, Sacramento. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Levine, he's checked in for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Davis. Collins outside. Driving to the basket. Out left to the wing. Collins a screen for three. Collier. Rebound by the Kings. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Here's Levine. Here's Sabonis, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That one on Kessler. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
DeRozan is checked in for LaRavia.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Back to DeRozan. The shot won't fall. Collins with the defensive effort. Jazz leading by 11. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Dub. Collins a screen. Dub passes to Collins. Collins drawing the double team. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Sensabaugh, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Dub drops in the layup for two. Dub's got 16 points now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
On the wing, DeRozan. Picked by Sabonis. Releases. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got his second basket on the night.
This is why you involve DeRozan in pick and rolls. He just knows how to execute off them, just so smooth.
And the basket by Dub.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Outside Monk. Pass to DeRozan. Kessler with a rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Sensabaugh. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Sensabaugh's gotten his second bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
DeRozan a screen. Ellis passes to Levine. The three is up. At the arc, Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for the Kings. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. Utah ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
And hello, everybody.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to gold. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference. Glad you could join us.
And after a bit, changes here for the Kings. Lyles, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan, and it's Monk in for Ellis. Here's Dub. There's the drive. Rebound by Sacramento. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. Clarkson the 2, and Markkanen is the 3. Walker Kessler out there with Filipowski, and it's Dub in at the point. That's the group for Utah right now. Just 5 to shoot. And the basket by Monk. Monk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. His confidence.
And of course it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Yes, it's good.
Well, LaVine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Markkanen outside. Over Murray. And that one's good. Markkanen. Markkanen's got 16 points now. Kings trail by 18. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Monk passes to Lyles. Lyles a screen. Shot is up. Shot by LaVine, no good. Jazz leading by 20. Clarkson for 3. They get it back. Pass to Kessler. Here's Filipowski. Back to Markkanen. They set the pick. Goes back up. The rebound by Murray. And it's Murray with the ball for Sacramento. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Markkanen from long range hits the 3-pointer. Markkanen's got 11 points in the quarter.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Murray finds Monk. He takes it in. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And that one's good. Clarkson. He's got 17.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
Outside LaVine. On the wing, Murray. Pass to Lyles. And here's Sabonis. Here's LaVine for 3. A miss there. Still shooting 6 for 9, though.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
He tries for 3. Another 3 for Utah.
They've had a hard time shutting down the 3-point shot.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Outside Monk. Pass to LaVine. Dub with a rebound.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here's Clarkson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. A different look here for Utah. Hendricks is checked in for Kessler. And Sensabaugh subbed in for Lauri Markkanen. Laravia is checked in for Sacramento. Ellis comes in for LaVine. Monk passes to Sabonis. Shoots over Filipowski. No good off the glass.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Now Sabonis. He's got 16. Lyles a screen to halt the run. And it's Sabonis laying it in. Sabonis has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's all right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. We've got Jonas Valanciunas, Zach LaVine out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Ellis in at the 1 spot. And the Kings shooting at a respectable 49%.
Jazz foul. Collier. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Monk. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Back to Monk. And there's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Monk's got 10 points here in the second half.
We expect good offense from Monk, and he's playing with a lot of energy to make sure he delivers it.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Hendricks. They set a pick for 3. Collier. Utah with another miss.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And here's Monk. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. For 3, Collier. Hauled in by the Kings. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Kings trail by 21. Knocked loose. Pass to Sensabaugh. Oh, he tries a 3. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Utah?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off the transition. Play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Here's Dub. Sensabaugh. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Ellis passes to Valanciunas. Pass to Levine. Puts it up from 12. Utah grabs the miss.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
The 3 ball. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Connects from downtown. Monk's got 7 points for the quarter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Stolen by Valanciunas. Outside Monk. Ellis passes to Levine. Outside Monk. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Filipowski's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Dub. There's a screen. Hey, expanding his range. Another 3 for Utah.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Now here's Valanciunas. Right side Monk. Shoots over Collier. Misses off the left iron.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Count it. Collier's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Dub inside. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
And the shot goes down. Dub's got 32 points.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
Here's Valanciunas. And that one drops for him. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Going inside. Dub misses. The Kings have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Monk. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Monk's got 27.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher to the paint. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Dub. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Dub's got 34 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Levine gets the bucket.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Pass to Dub. Fires from deep. Valanciunas with a rebound. And it's Levine with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Ellis passes to Levine. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Filipowski. Valanciunas covering. Here's Sensabaugh. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 tonight. Fires top of the key. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And the shot goes in.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Ellis. Pass to Monk. From downtown, Ellis's shot is off.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Dub. Here's Collier. Lets it go from 11. Buries the jump shot. Sacramento has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Dub. And the layup is good off the glass. Dub's got 18 points in just the second half.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Monk. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got 6 rebounds now in the game. They set the pick. Here's Dub. Connects again from distance.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Monk. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Valanciunas. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Utah has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Jazz.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Dub.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
And Sacramento shooting it well, almost 50% for the floor. Murray finds DeRozan. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Ellis, good. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Pass to Collier. Here's Dub. Martin with the ball. 5 on the clock. To the left side wing. With the teardrop. Collier, no good. And here's Levine. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight.
Yo, MP went for 40 tonight, man. Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.